Next, we have also seen this. Okay, I'm not sure whether I've done this with your group or not, because I'm teaching 6 groups, so sometimes I forget which group have I taught all these things. Okay, what about the first one? Tanwin. I believe I have taught you this one. Tanwin in your group. Anyone? Have I talked about this, Tanwin, or not yet?
Tanwin, yes.
Tanwin, yes. Okay, good. Tanwin, yes. So Tanwin, we have talked about the word, we have talked about Tanwin, right? So basically Tanwin is when you have the two symbols, right? For example, the Fathah, instead of one Fathah, you have two, one and two. Instead of Kasrah, this is the Kasrah, E. Instead of one, you have two. And this is the Dhammah. This is Dhamma, you have something above the Dhamma. So we consider this as two Dhamma. So this can be written like this as well. Sometimes it is written like this. Okay, so these three symbols, they are referring to the same thing, which is the Tanwin with a Dhamma. So this is Tanwin Fathah, Tanwin Kasra, or Tanwin Dhamma. Okay, so what is this Tanwin? What is this Tanwin? When you have a Tanwin, how does it sound? Okay, let us go to the Tanwin. So these are the three symbols. And here they give you the name. The name is a bit different from what I said just now. I said Tanwin, Fathah. So here they call it Fathatani. Fathatani. Fathah. So this part is actually Fathah. This is actually Fathah. Ani means two. So basically it means two Fathah. Okay, how do you call it? It is not a problem, as long you know what does it mean by this. Okay, so it is Tanwin, Fathah, or Fathatani. This is Tanwin Kasrah. Tanwin Kasrah, or they call it Kasrotani. Kasrotani. So this is from the word Kasrah, and Ani means two. So two Kasrah. Ani means two. And the third one is Dhamma, Tanwin, Dhamma, Tanwin Dhamma, or here they call it Dhammatani. The two Dhamma. Dhamma, Dhamma. Ani is two. Two. So it means two Fathah, two Dhamma, and two. So this is just the naming, not a problem. What is important is, what does it mean when you have a Tanwin? What is the sound that you hear? Regardless of the letter that you use with this Tanwin. What is the sound that you will hear in the end of the letter? Do you remember when we learn about Tanwin? For example, when we have the letter Ba, you put one Fathah. This is of course Ba, right? With one Fathah, we say Ba. But what if I put two Fathah?
Ban.
Ban, good. If one Fathah, it is just Ba. Ba. If I put two Fathah, then you will hear the end sound. You will add the Nun sound to the end of the word, to the end of the letter. So this is similar to this Ba with a Nun sound. So we say Ban. Ban. Okay. So this is what we mean by Tanwin. So Tanwin basically is to give a Nun sound. You give a Nun sound to the letter. If it is Ba, Ban. If it is Bu, okay, what about this one? It is Bu, but you have the Tanwin. How do we read this one? This is Ba together with what letter? Just now.
Bun.
Bun, yes. So you have the N sound again, the Nun sound again, as if you are having a Nun. Okay, so this is the meaning of a Tanwin. Okay, Bun. So the sound is Bun. So this is Bun. This is also Bun. All right, so that is Bun. And what about the Kasrah? What about the Kasrah? Okay, what about this one? The sound is?
Bin.
Bin, yes. It is B, but with a Tanwin, you give it a Nun sound. In at the end. So we say bin. Okay. So this is what it means by Tanwin. You give it a Nun sound. Ban, bin, bun. So here, these are the examples. Okay. These are the examples of Tanwin together with all the alphabet. So for example, the first one. So this is the letter A, Hamza or Alif. Okay, you can call it Hamza, you can call it Alif. with one fathah but now you have two, so it is now an, in, un, an, in, un, right? An, in, un. Okay, we look at the next letter. Look at the next letter. This is ba, but now you have alif. I will explain about this alif after a while. At the moment, just focus on this ba. So just now we have read this ba. We say ban, and then bin, and also bun, right? Ban, bin, bun. Okay, so that is the tanwin. And what about this alif? This alif is only the spelling part. The spelling part. So later, when we start writing the words, the sentences, you will see that every time a word is having a fathah, only for this one, only for the tanwin fathah. Every time you have this tanwin fathah, you will see most of the time you will see an alif connected to the letter. So this is only for the spelling part. Okay, so you will never see ban like this. It is always together with alif. Okay, for most of the letters. But with tanwin kasrah, no need to add additional letter, and tanwin dhammah, no need to add anything. Okay, anything to the end of the letter. So this is ban, bin, bun. So you can go through the rest of the letters: tan, tin, ton, tan, tin, ton, san, sin, son, until the end. Okay, until the end. So basically, you give it the non sound. Okay, nan, nin, non, and so on. So this is what we call the tanwin. Yeah, what we call the tanwin. So done with the first additional symbol, which is tanwin, where you give it the n, the nun sound. Okay.